Welcome to BNN. Today's tale will keep you guessing till the very end. You don't want to miss this. Let's begin today's interesting story. I grew up in wealth and luxury, enveloped in the strict expectations of my father, the CEO of Jackson Industries. From a young age, he meticulously planned every aspect of my life, shaping my future with a blueprint that left little room for deviation. Despite having everything one could dream of, an opulent home, the best education, and a life filled with comforts, I often felt trapped in what I could only describe as a golden cage. The more I had, the more I yearned for a life beyond the confines of wealth and societal expectations. At 27, I found myself dutifully following my father's plan. I graduated from a prestigious university, secured a job at Jackson Industries, and became engaged to Douglas Murray, a man who seemed to fit perfectly into the mold my father had created. On the surface, everything appeared perfect, but inside, I was anything but happy. I was unfulfilled, living a life that felt like a scripted performance rather than an authentic existence. My perspective shifted dramatically when I met Tyler, a mechanic whose passion for his work radiated a sense of genuine happiness. Our chance encounter ignited something within me. He was unlike anyone I had ever known. Tyler's free spirit and unfiltered approach to life inspired me to reconsider what I truly wanted. He made me realize that the life I was leading was nothing more than facade, and I was living a lie. By day, I played the role of the dutiful daughter, but by night, I found solace and freedom with Tyler. Our time together opened my eyes to a world where love and authenticity mattered more than status or money. The stark contrast between my two lives became increasingly unbearable, and I reached a breaking point during a charity gala. Surrounded by the glittering facade of my life, I felt suffocated. In a moment of vulnerability, I confessed to Tyler that I couldn't go through the marriage to Douglas. His words were encouraging, urging me to embrace my true self. And for the first time, I considered the possibility of breaking free from my father's grip. Gathering my courage, I confronted my father. I declared my love for Tyler, fully aware of the storm that would ensue. My father's reaction was furious. He threatened disinheritance and vehemently opposed my choice. But I stood my ground, knowing that I could no longer live a life dictated by someone else's dreams. I chose independence, leaving behind my luxurious life and moving in with Tyler. It was a leap into the unknown, filled with both excitement and uncertainty, but I was determined to forge a new path. We opted for a simple wedding ceremony, a stark contrast to the grand affair my parents had envisioned. The decision symbolized our commitment to each other and our rejection of materialism. Yet, even in this moment of joy, pressure from my parents loomed over us as they tried to pull me back into my previous life. Together, Tyler and I built a new life based on hard work, love, and the values we held dear. We faced financial struggles, but we found happiness in the simplicity of our existence. However, one day, I returned home early to an empty apartment, and my heart dropped. A note lay on the table, indicating that Tyler was working late. A wave of concern washed over me as I wondered if he was okay. Then my phone buzzed with an urgent text, directing me to a specific address. Panic surged through me as I feared for Tyler's safety. In that moment, I realized how much he meant to me and how deeply I was intertwined in this new life we had created together. I had come so far from the life my father had planned for me, and I wasn't about to let anything jeopardize the love and happiness I had finally discovered.